All right, we have been excited to do the voiceover for this video on this property. This is tract 10 at Bobcat Hollow. It's a little over 6 acres. It's surveyed. Awesome property. On the downside, this is a winter video, like middle of the winter. It's a cloudy day, overcast, dreary. So no leaves on the trees. I mean, just in general, properties don't look good in the middle of the winter when you're doing an aerial. But this is such a cool tract. We've been excited to see this anyway. It's got the creek going over the north side. It's got the open meadow, big sycamore trees, black walnut trees, red oak, white oak, cedar, power on site, county road frontage, easement road frontage. I mean, it's really cool. So we're parked on the easement road at the north side of the property. We're looking south right now. You can see that open meadow on the north side. If you look carefully where the meadow transitions to timber, you'll see that creek bed, but we'll get a much better look at that. This looks like just almost an 8-minute video, so we're going to get a pretty decent look at this. And again, obviously it is wintertime, so no leaves on the trees. But that makes it easy there's the creek, to really see the property. You can tell the hardwoods from the cedar trees at a glance, obviously. So we're looking east right now, looking right at the property. So the creek crosses directly over it. You got both sides of that creek. That flows easterly across the county road and into Tarbutton Creek and then into Bryant Creek. So we're looking east, but we're drifting southerly, looking easterly over the property. Rises up as you go south. So where the truck is parked, that's the lowest. It's the highest on the south end. And you can see that pretty well in the drone video. It does have county road frontage along the entire east side and south side. That messy area you see, that's actually just to the west of the property. And that's been cleaned up anyway. Looks like someone's got a little campsite or whatever. That's on the other side of the county road. Really didn't even know that was there until looking at the video here. So now we're looking northerly at the south side of the property. That's the county road. I believe it's 121 maybe. This is Douglas County, Missouri. We're about 15 miles northeast or east-northeast of Ava. That's the power line directly on the property, which is fantastic. If you ever need power, it is so nice to have the line physically on the property. There's a great shot. You can see the truck. I mean, the county road wraps around the property, so that was a good shot showing it. And where that county road makes that 90-degree turn, you can see where the easement road comes off, and that borders the north side of the property. Whoops. Don't know why that alarm went off. Power up there as well. So, I mean, for building, for camping, for hunting, all that good stuff. This is just a nice tract. The access with that county road frontage is fantastic. In the spring, in the summer, in the fall, this will look so nice. But in the winter, you can really see the lay of the land. You can see it does have some nice timber on there. This area was logged several years ago, but obviously not clear cut by any means. There's a lot of big timber on this property from what we're seeing here. We've actually seen, hard to pick out in the video, but you can really, I guess if you look right now, you can see them adjacent to the creek bed. There are some huge sycamore trees, and they have the kind of the bright white trunks because the bark peels off annually as you move up the trunk. So they jump right out at you. Those are probably sycamores right there, actually. In fact, I believe they are. That one on the left looks like an oak, but that white one right below us looks like a sycamore. And you only see sycamores where you have a good water source. So, yeah, that's a big sycamore right there. You can see where the bark kind of peels off and exposes the bright white part underneath. So you can spot them from a distance. But as I was saying, you know you've got some type of water source when you see a sycamore tree. And there's a good shot of the creek right there. Really cool ancient creek bed, gravel bottom. I believe one of the guys got an arrowhead either in the creek bed or next to the creek bed. We love to look for arrowheads in the Ozarks. Guys have found, one of our guys found a stone, like an axe head, really cool, about a year ago. But the sycamore trees are saying, hey, there's a creek here, or a river, or a big pond, or an underground spring, because the sycamore trees, essentially those roots need a good steady source of water, so they like to go right down where there's a water source. There you can see the creek running under the power line, and that creek meanders around a little bit and then actually crosses over the county road right there. There may be a culvert actually that goes under it, and it might have been full when this video was taken. Not sure about that. So the creek is likely not a year-round creek. It's been flowing to some extent when we've been out here, but basically any smaller creek in the Ozarks you can assume is not a year-round creek. But this one is sure flowing nicely in this video. Gorgeous. You can check out the ground video as well. We look at a little bit of the creek in the ground video, but I mean, you've got, over 500 feet of creek frontage on this property. And actually you own both sides of the creek, so I guess 1,000 feet is how a lot of people measure that frontage now, if you have both sides. Shouldn't have any problem getting here if you have a four-wheel drive truck or SUV. It does have county road frontage, but still, I mean, with the gravel road, and you've got a couple miles of gravel road to get here, that four-wheel drive is nice. We generally come in from the north through Norwood off of Highway 60. Alternately, you can come in from the south. You would probably come from Ava, go east on Highway 76, and then north once you get past Bryant Creek. But you can check out the listing page for some better directions. Beautiful meadow on the north side there. That's gorgeous. With the power, with walnut trees. I mean, awesome property. So you get to see a beautiful property on a not very beautiful day in the Ozarks. That's tract 10 at Bobcat Hollow. It's a little over 6 acres. InstantAcres.com is where you'll need to go if you want to check availability, if you're not already there. Or you can give us a call, or you can shoot us an email. All our contact info is either in the video description if you're watching this on YouTube, or it'll be on our website at InstantAcres.com.